Welcome back to Rare US Coins 1. Today we are talking about one of the most searched Lincoln pennies in America, the 1981 1-cent USA coin. Millions of people have this penny sitting in old jars, piggy banks, drawers, and family coin collections. Most people believe it is only worth 1 cent. But that is not always true. Some 1981 pennies have sold for hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, and extraordinary mint error examples have brought huge prices at auction. While viral claims of a $779,371 1981 penny circulate online, there is no verified public auction record confirming a normal 1981 Lincoln cent sold for exactly that amount. Exceptional values are generally associated with extremely rare mint errors or unique circumstances. Typical circulated coins are worth only face value, while high-grade certified coins and dramatic errors can be worth much more. Current price guides list ordinary circulated examples at about 1 cent, with premium values for high-grade uncirculated coins and rare errors. So before you spend your old pennies, watch this video until the end because you might own a valuable treasure. Let's get started. The 1981 Lincoln Memorial Cent was produced during an important period in United States coin history. Only 1 year later, in 1982, the United States Mint changed from the traditional bronze composition to copper-plated zinc because copper prices were increasing. That means the 1981 penny represents one of the final years of the classic bronze Lincoln cents. Collectors love these coins because they are part of the end of an era. The front of the coin features Abraham Lincoln. Around his portrait you will see the words, "In God we trust. Liberty." And the date, 1981. If your coin has no mint mark, it was made in Philadelphia. If it has a D mint mark, it was struck in Denver. If it has an S mint mark, it is a proof coin made in San Francisco. Now let's discuss the current values. A normal circulated 1981 Philadelphia penny is usually worth only 1 cent. A beautiful uncirculated example can sell for around $1 or a little more, depending on its grade. Exceptional certified examples in the highest grades can bring hundreds or even over $1,000 because top condition survivors are scarce. The 1981 Denver penny follows a similar pattern. Circulated coins are common. Brilliant uncirculated examples are worth a premium. The finest certified coins command much stronger prices than ordinary pocket change because collectors compete for the best-known examples. The 1981 San Francisco proof penny is different. These coins were never intended for circulation. They were specially made for collectors using polished dies and carefully prepared planchets. Most proof coins are affordable, but flawless certified examples can become surprisingly valuable. Now let's talk about what really excites collectors. Mint errors. These are the coins that can transform an ordinary penny into a valuable collectible. Look for off-center strikes. These happen when the blank planchet is not correctly positioned during striking. The farther off-center the design is while the date remains visible, the more valuable the coin may become. Another valuable error is a broad strike. Without the retaining collar, the coin spreads outward and becomes larger than normal. Collectors also search for clipped planchets. These coins are missing part of the edge because of a mistake during blank production. Double strikes are another exciting variety. Some coins were struck twice, creating overlapping images that are immediately noticeable. Die cracks, cut errors, and die breaks are also popular among collectors. These minting mistakes create raised lines or unusual metal blobs on the coin. Wrong planchet errors are among the rarest. Imagine finding a 1981 penny struck on a planchet intended for another denomination. Such spectacular mint errors can sell for thousands of dollars when authenticated. Auction records show significant premiums for certified 1981 error cents such as off-center strikes and brockage errors. So how do you know if your penny is valuable? Start by checking the mint mark. Next, inspect the surfaces carefully under good lighting. Look for unusual doubling. Check for off-center designs. Look for clipped edges. Watch for cracks, cuds, or missing details. Weigh the coin. A normal 1981 bronze cent should weigh about 3.11 grams. An unusual weight could indicate an important error or altered coin. Never clean your coin. Cleaning scratches the surface and usually reduces collector value. Keep your coin exactly as you found it. If you think you have something special, consider having it authenticated and graded by a professional grading service. A certified coin is much easier to sell and gives buyers confidence. Many people ask whether every 1981 penny is valuable. The answer is no. Most examples are common. However, the combination of outstanding condition, rare mint errors, and professional certification can make certain 1981 pennies worth dramatically more than face value. Imagine opening an old coin jar and discovering a rare mint error penny that collectors have been searching for. That is exactly why millions of people continue checking their change every day. Rare coins are still being discovered in collections, estate sales, and old piggy banks. Your next valuable coin could already be in your home. Thank you for watching today's video on Rare US Coins 1. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. Comment below and tell us whether you have a 1981 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, a D mint mark, or an S-proof coin. Share this video with your friends and family because they might have a valuable coin without even knowing it. Until next time. Keep checking your pocket change. Because your next penny could be worth far more than 1 cent. Have you ever looked at an old 1982 Lincoln penny and wondered if it could be worth far more than just 1 cent? What if I told you that one small coin found in everyday pocket change has sold for thousands of dollars and continues to excite collectors around the world? Before you spend another penny, make sure you watch this video until the very end because the information you're about to discover could completely change the way you look at your spare change forever. The 1982 Lincoln Memorial Cent is one of the most fascinating coins ever produced by the United States Mint. It represents one of the biggest changes in American coin history, making it a favorite among collectors, investors, and treasure hunters. Many people believe every 1982 penny is worth only 1 cent. That is simply not true. Some are worth only face value. Some are worth a few dollars. Some are worth hundreds. And a few extremely rare examples have sold for more than $18,000, depending on their variety, condition, and rarity. The famous 1982 D small date copper transitional error is among the rarest known modern Lincoln cents, with only a couple of authenticated examples reported. Let's discover why. Back in 1982, the United States Mint made an important decision. For decades, Lincoln cents had been struck from 95% copper. But rising copper prices made the coins too expensive to produce. To reduce manufacturing costs, the mint switched to a zinc core covered with a thin layer of copper. This single decision created one of the most interesting years in American coin collecting. Instead of producing just one version of the penny, the mint produced multiple varieties. Collectors now recognize 7 regular business strike varieties created by combinations of large dates, small dates, copper composition, zinc composition, and different mint locations. This means not every 1982 penny is the same. Some are heavy. Some are light. Some have a large date. Others have a small date. Some were struck in Philadelphia. Others came from Denver. That is exactly why collectors inspect every 1982 penny they find. One of the easiest ways to identify a valuable 1982 cent is by weighing it. Copper pennies weigh approximately 3.11 grams. Zinc pennies weigh approximately 2.50 grams. A digital scale with 0.01 gram accuracy is one of the most valuable tools a coin collector can own. Now let's talk about values. Most circulated 1982 pennies remain worth only face value. Nice uncirculated examples often sell for a few dollars. High-grade certified coins can bring much stronger prices depending on the variety and condition. Collectors pay significant premiums for coins with original red color, sharp details, and outstanding preservation. But the real excitement begins with rare varieties and mint errors. The most famous is the 1982D small date copper cent. According to major numismatic references, this coin was never supposed to exist. Denver had already switched to zinc planchets before using the small date design. Yet a tiny number of copper examples somehow escaped into circulation. Today they are considered legendary modern American coins. Auction records show authenticated examples selling from roughly $8,000 to nearly $19,000, depending on certification and market demand. Imagine finding one in an old coin jar. That possibility keeps collectors searching through millions of pennies every year. There are also many other valuable errors that can increase the value of a 1982 penny. Look for doubled dies. Watch for off-center strikes. Check for broad strikes. Search for clipped planchets. Inspect the letters in Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and 1 cent for unusual doubling. Some of these errors can sell for tens, hundreds, or even thousands of dollars depending on how dramatic they are and how well the coin has been preserved. Another important factor is condition. Coin grading ranges from poor all the way to mint state 70. Coins with bright original surfaces, no scratches, and strong luster usually command much higher prices than heavily worn examples. Professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC authenticate valuable coins, helping buyers and sellers establish confidence in the marketplace. Many people ask whether every copper 1982 penny is valuable. The answer is no. Most copper varieties are common. The true prize is correctly identifying the exact variety, especially the extremely rare 1982D small date copper transitional error. That is why collectors carefully examine the date style, mintmark, weight, and overall appearance before making any conclusions. Here are a few quick tips. First, never clean your coins. Cleaning usually lowers collector value. Second, weigh every 1982 penny. Third, compare the date style with trusted variety guides. Fourth, store valuable coins in protective holders. Finally, if you believe you have an extraordinary example, have it professionally authenticated before selling it. The internet is filled with headlines claiming that every 1982 penny is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Be careful. Many of those claims are exaggerated. Verified auction records show that only specific rare varieties and high-grade examples achieve exceptional prices. Still, the excitement is real. Every day, collectors search bank rolls, estate sales, old piggy banks, and inherited collections hoping to discover one of these elusive treasures. Your next handful of pennies could include a hidden collectible. Before spending any 1982 Lincoln cent, take a closer look. Check the weight. Inspect the date. Look for a mint mark. Search for unusual doubling or striking errors. A single minute of careful inspection could reveal a coin worth far more than its face value. Thank you for watching today's video on rare US coins. If you enjoyed learning about the incredible history and value of the 1982 Liberty 1 cent coin, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below and tell us the oldest Lincoln penny you've ever found. Who knows? Your next pocket change discovery could become the greatest coin treasure of your life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next exciting episode of Rare US Coins. Welcome back to Rare US Coins 1, the channel where we uncover hidden treasures that could be sitting in your pocket, old coin jar, or family collection. Today we are talking about one of the most searched Lincoln cents in America, the 1994 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny. Many people have seen unbelievable claims online saying this tiny 1-cent coin is worth $779,372. But is that really true? Can an ordinary penny really be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? Stay with me until the end because I will explain the real market value, the history of this coin, the rare errors that collectors are looking for, and exactly how to tell if your coin is worth just 1 cent or thousands of dollars. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Rare US Coins 1, and turn on notifications so you never miss another valuable coin discovery. Let's get started. The 1994 D. Lincoln Memorial penny was produced at the Denver Mint. The letter D beneath the date represents the Denver Mint, where more than 7.1 billion of these pennies were struck. Because such a huge number were produced, most examples are very common and are still found in circulation today. This coin features Abraham Lincoln on the front, a design originally created by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse is the famous Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparo. The coin is made from a zinc core coated with copper, weighs 2.5 grams, and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. Now let's answer the question everyone wants to know. How much is a 1994 D penny actually worth? If your coin has been circulated and shows normal wear, its value is usually only 1 cent to a few cents because billions were made. Many circulated examples sell for less than $1. If your coin is bright, shiny, and completely uncirculated, collectors may pay anywhere from a few dollars to several dozen dollars depending on the quality. High-grade certified coins can sell for much more because perfect examples are difficult to find. According to recent market information, certified mint state examples have sold for approximately MS-65 around $20 to $35, MS-66 around $30 to $40. MS-68 examples can reach around $100 or more. Exceptional MS-69 certified coins have sold for thousands of dollars because they are extraordinarily rare. So where does the incredible number of $779,372 come from? There is no verified public sale of a normal 1994 D. Lincoln cent for $779,372. Claims like this are often used as attention-grabbing headlines. Extraordinary prices are generally associated only with one-of-a-kind mint errors, historically important coins, or unverified internet rumors, not ordinary circulation strikes. However, that does not mean you should ignore your 1994 D penny. Some rare varieties and mint errors can make this coin surprisingly valuable. The first thing to look for is a double die. Examine the lettering, the date, and the Lincoln Memorial using a magnifying glass. If you notice strong doubling, your coin could attract collector interest. Next, inspect the coin for off-center strikes. If part of the design is missing because the coin was struck off-center while the date remains visible, the value may increase significantly. Another valuable error is a broad strike, where the coin was struck without the retaining collar and appears larger than normal. You should also look for die cracks, cut errors, clipped planchets, struck-through errors, and dramatic misalignments. Some authenticated mint errors have sold for hundreds or even more than $1,000 depending on the rarity and condition. Condition is one of the biggest factors affecting value. Collectors want coins with original red color, sharp details, no scratches, no fingerprints, and strong luster. The better the condition, the higher the value. Professional grading companies such as PCGS and NGC assign grades from MS-60 through MS-70. Even a single grade difference can mean the difference between a coin worth only a few dollars and one worth hundreds or even thousands. If you think your coin is special, never clean it. Cleaning removes the original surface and often reduces the value dramatically. Instead, store it safely in a protective holder and consider having it authenticated if it appears to be an exceptional specimen or a genuine mint error. Here are a few quick signs your 1994 D penny deserves a closer inspection. Bright original mint luster. No circulation wear. Strong strike details. Unusual doubling. Major mint errors. Off-center strike. Wrong planchet. Broad strike. Double denomination. If your coin matches any of these characteristics, it may be worth having it examined by a professional grading service. One reason collectors enjoy the 1994 D. Lincoln penny is that it represents the final years of the Lincoln Memorial design before the Lincoln Bicentennial redesign in 2009. It is also part of one of the longest-running coin series in American history, making it popular among beginning and advanced collectors alike. Many valuable coins are discovered in everyday pocket change, inherited collections, piggy banks, and old bank rolls. That is why experienced collectors always inspect every coin carefully before spending it. Imagine finding an ordinary-looking penny that turns out to be a rare mint error worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. It happens more often than many people realize. So, before you spend your next penny, take a few moments to inspect it carefully. Your coin could be hiding something that most people overlook. Thank you for watching today's video on the 1994 D. Lincoln Memorial penny. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Rare US Coins 1, and share this video with your friends and family. Every week we reveal rare pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, dollar coins, and other hidden treasures that could be worth far more than their face value. Leave a comment below telling us whether you've ever found a valuable coin in your pocket change. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video on Rare US Coins 1, where every coin has a story, and every penny could be worth a fortune. Today we are taking a close look at the 2014 D. Lincoln Shield 1-cent coin. We will explore its fascinating history, how to identify it, current market values, rare mint errors, the highest auction prices, and why collectors continue searching for perfect examples. Make sure you watch until the end because one tiny detail could turn an ordinary penny into an incredibly valuable collectible. The 2014 D. Lincoln cent was produced at the Denver Mint, identified by the small d mint mark below the date on the front of the coin. This coin continues the famous Lincoln cent series that first began in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse features Abraham Lincoln along with the words "In God We Trust" across the top, Liberty on the left, and the date with the D mint mark on the right. The reverse displays the beautiful Union Shield design introduced in 2010. The shield represents the strength and unity of the United States, while the ribbon across the shield symbolizes a united nation. The coin is made from a copper-plated zinc composition, weighs 2.5 grams, and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. One of the most interesting facts about this coin is its enormous production. More than 4.15 billion pieces were struck at the Denver Mint, making it one of the most common modern Lincoln cents. Because billions were produced, most circulated examples are worth only their face value of 1 cent. However, condition changes everything. Collectors pay premiums for coins that have never entered circulation and still display their original bright red mint luster. Current market values generally look like this. A circulated coin is usually worth 1 cent. A nice uncirculated coin may sell for around $1. An MS-64 example can sell for several dollars. An MS-65 example often reaches between $5 and $10. MS-66 examples may bring $10 to $20. MS-67 coins become much scarcer and may sell for $30 or more. An MS-68 certified example can sell for over $100 depending on appeal and certification. The rarest top population coins in elite certified grades have sold for well over $2,000 in the collector market. Now let's talk about the exciting part. Mint errors. These are the coins every collector dreams of finding. The first error to watch for is the double die obverse. This variety shows noticeable doubling on parts of the lettering and date under magnification. High-grade certified examples have sold for hundreds of dollars, making them among the most valuable 2014 Lincoln cents. Another valuable error is the off-center strike. If the coin was not properly centered during striking, part of the design may be missing. Depending on how dramatic the error is, values can range from $50 to several $100s. Next is the broad strike error. Without the retaining collar during striking, the coin spreads outward and appears larger than normal. These errors are highly collectible. Collectors also search for die cracks, die chips, cuds, clipped planchets, wrong planchet errors, and dramatic strike-through errors. Each of these mistakes occurred during the minting process and can make an otherwise common penny much more valuable. Before selling your coin, always inspect it carefully under good lighting. Look for sharp details. Look for full original red color. Look for unusual doubling. Look for missing letters. Look for off-center designs. Look for unusual metal color or incorrect weight. Sometimes the smallest difference can mean the biggest payday. Many collectors send their finest examples to professional grading services because certified coins usually command much stronger prices than raw coins. If your coin appears flawless, with brilliant red surfaces and almost no marks, it may be worth having professionally graded. Now let's discuss the headline price. You may have seen claims online suggesting a 2014 D Lincoln cent is worth $779,333. There is currently no verified public auction record supporting a value of $779,333 for a regular 2014 D Lincoln cent. Extraordinary prices would require an exceptionally rare mint error, a unique discovery, or another highly unusual circumstance. Always verify sensational value claims through reputable auction records and certified grading services. Even though most 2014 D pennies are common, the search is still exciting because valuable errors continue to be discovered every year. Thousands of collectors search through bank rolls, pocket change, estate collections, and old coin jars hoping to find the next rare variety. That means your next valuable coin could already be sitting in your home without you realizing it. If you enjoyed learning about the 2014 D Lincoln Shield 1 cent coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Rare US Coins, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest discoveries about valuable pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, and rare United States coins. Thank you for watching Rare US Coins. Good luck searching your change, and remember, every coin has a story, but one rare coin could completely change your collection forever. Today, we're taking a close look at one of the most searched modern Lincoln cents in America, the 2017 D Liberty 1 cent coin. We'll uncover its fascinating history, reveal its current market value, explain why some examples sell for amazing prices, and show you exactly what to look for before spending one. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to Rare US Coins, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up because every week we uncover valuable American coins that could still be hiding in circulation. Let's get started. The 2017 D Lincoln cent was struck at the famous Denver Mint in Colorado. The small D mint mark beneath the date tells collectors that this coin was produced in Denver. During 2017, the Denver Mint produced more than 4.27 billion of these pennies, making it a very common circulation coin. Because of this huge production, most 2017 D pennies are only worth their face value of 1 cent when circulated. Even though billions were made, collectors know that condition is everything. While worn examples are extremely common, perfectly preserved coins with outstanding mint quality become surprisingly rare. That's where the excitement begins. The front of the coin features Abraham Lincoln facing right. Around him are the words "In God We Trust" across the top, Liberty on the left side, and the date 2017 with the D mint mark on the right. On the reverse is the Union Shield design introduced in 2010, representing the strength and unity of the United States. The 2017 D penny is made from a copper-plated zinc composition. It weighs approximately 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. Although it looks like solid copper, its core is mostly zinc covered with a thin layer of copper. Now comes the question everyone is asking. How much is a 2017 D penny worth today? If your coin has been used in everyday circulation with scratches, discoloration, or heavy wear, its value is generally just 1 cent. If your coin is bright, shiny, and completely uncirculated, it may sell for around $1 to $5 depending on its condition. Beautiful mint state examples can reach $10, $25, $50, or even over $100 depending on their certified grade. The highest certified examples have sold for well over $1,000 because almost perfect modern coins are extremely difficult to find. Now you may have seen videos or social media posts claiming that a 2017 D penny is worth $779,334. It is very important to understand the difference between ordinary coins and extraordinary coins. There is no evidence that a normal 2017 D Lincoln cent has a regular market value of $779,334. Claims like these are usually clickbait or refer to a unique coin with an extraordinary mint error, special pedigree, or an incorrect internet listing rather than a standard circulation penny. Always verify prices using reputable auction records and certified grading services. However, that does not mean your coin cannot be valuable. Collectors are always searching for coins with unusual mint errors. Here are some of the most valuable errors to watch for. A double die error can cause letters or numbers to appear doubled. An off-center strike happens when the blank planchet is not properly aligned during striking. A broad strike error occurs when the coin is struck without the retaining collar. A clipped planchet leaves part of the coin missing before striking. A die crack creates raised lines across the coin. A cud error forms when part of the die breaks away. A struck-through error occurs when foreign material comes between the die and the coin. These errors can increase the value from a few dollars to hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on rarity and condition. Another important factor is grading. Professional grading companies carefully inspect coins and assign numerical grades from 1 to 70. The closer a coin gets to the perfect grade of mint state 70, the more valuable it becomes. Modern coins that receive grades of MS67, MS68, or higher become extremely desirable because so few survive in flawless condition. That's why some 2017 D pennies have sold for dramatically higher prices than ordinary examples. When checking your own coin, inspect it under a bright light. Look carefully at Lincoln's face. Check the lettering. Examine the date. Study the D mint mark. Inspect the shield on the reverse. Search for doubling, missing details, unusual shapes, cracks, or anything that looks different from a normal penny. If your coin appears unusual, avoid cleaning it. Cleaning can permanently reduce its value. Instead, place it in a protective holder and consider having it examined by a professional coin dealer or grading service. Many collectors overlook modern pennies because they believe only old coins are valuable. History has proven that this assumption is often wrong. Modern mint errors and top-grade coins continue to set impressive auction records, attracting collectors from around the world. That is why every coin deserves a careful inspection before it is spent. The Lincoln cent itself has one of the richest histories in American coinage. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, it became the first regular United States coin to feature a real historical person. Over the decades, the reverse design changed from wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial and finally to today's Union Shield, connecting more than a century of American history in one small coin. So, is the 2017 D Liberty 1 cent coin worth keeping? Absolutely. Even though most examples are worth only 1 cent, attractive uncirculated coins, certified high-grade specimens, and genuine mint errors can command significant premiums in today's collector market. Searching through rolls of pennies remains one of the most affordable and exciting ways to discover hidden treasures. Remember, the next valuable coin could already be sitting in your change jar, your wallet, or an old family coin collection. Thank you for watching Rare US Coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Leave a comment below and tell us the oldest or most valuable penny you've ever found. Until next time, keep checking every coin, because your next 1-cent piece could be worth far more than just 1 cent.